Hi everybody, welcome to Petra's Happy Place. It's been a while since I've actually done like a regular old podcast, but I'm here now and I just got to get some things out there, get some things off my chest. Not literally, obviously. I don't have much to give. Anyway, I don't know about anybody else out there, but I'm having a difficult time. This whole sequester thing, quarantine thing, it's really thrown me for a loop. I'm in a funk. I really don't feel like doing much of anything. I know I'm not the only one. I mean, when I'm back to work. See, I'm wearing my scrubs. I'm back to work. I'm one of the blessed ones that, actually had a job to come back to. I mean, that was the only way I was going to be able to do what I did is to have my boss fire me. Well, not fire me, but let me go temporarily and then bring me back when we were able to come back to work. I have to tell you, I'm having a hard time with it. Yeah. I really wanted more time. I know it's not always possible, but I'm just laying it all out there, okay? So I don't have a whole lot to show, but I did want to say that. And y'all comment in the comment section below, and let me know. Has this thing been bothering you guys too? I mean, is it like weighing you down? Are you feeling like, wow, I'm finally able to get stuff done, I mean, I'm one of the few that have a job that I work outside the home, and I really don't want to be outside the home. I want to be here. Oh well. Okay, enough whining, Petra. Enough whining. Bring it back. Okay, I've got some things to show you. It's going to be in a no order. So I've gotten a couple orders in a couple weeks, and I put most of the stuff away. I got a wonderful yarn swap with my buddy Joe from Joe's Web. We kind of swapped some yarn, and she just spoiled me rotten. I mean, I love it. I love you, Joe. I love you. I'll put a link to her channel in the description box. So, Kristin Omdahl. This is one reason why I'm so thankful to be back to work. I'm not tempted to buy her yarn because I'm not seeing all the projects and the new yarn that she's bringing out, right? So, that's a good thing. I still have like 3 orders coming. They're all coming next week. But I got some of this yarn. This is, okay, y'all, if you haven't seen me make these videos before, this is my favorite yarn. Oh, this is a perfect colors. Okay, this over here is the colorway Periwinkle, and this colorway is Orchid. And I have enough in each of these to make a sleeveless tank, a sleeveless top, a short jacket, something like that. But this stuff is divine. I love this yarn. I love working with it. It is just beautiful. Also, I got, and I don't remember if I've shown this before, but I got this is number 3 DK weight, and it is 100% milk fiber. Love this. It's so soft. It's just like bamboo, but in a way I kind of like this better. It doesn't have as much slickness. It has slickness, but not as much. Okay, this is number 1 fingering weight. Oh, perfect colors right there. Okay, so I got 2 of these. This is number 1 fingering weight, and this is from the line Be So Lush that she has, and it is 75% bamboo and 30% cotton blend. Okay, so it is a number 1 fine fingering weight. It has 650 yards. And this colorway is Key West. Look at that. It's got some beautiful orchids and peach and salmon and light sea glass. And oh, it's just beautiful, y'all. And I got 2 of them. And a lot of these #1 fingering weight yarns, what she does is she puts them in an organza bag. Okay? And these were on sale when I got them. I don't know if they still are or not. I apologize for not knowing that in advance. If I think of it, I will put a link to her channel as well. Okay? One more thing I want to show you is this yarn. This is a new one. I don't have any of this. And this is another one from Kristin Omdahl. And this is called Be So Soulful, Soulful. Oh, pretty. Isn't that beautiful? It also is a #2, okay, like it's a fine weight. It's 80% bamboo, 13% Serona. So instead of using nylon or polyester for the softness, she found a fiber called Serona that works exactly like nylon or polyester, but it's completely natural. So, and it is so baby soft. Oh, it's so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And this colorway is called Candy Crush. It has 380 yards in it, and I've got one right now, and I've got another one on the way. Okay, so that is the yarns that I wanted to show you. Okay, y'all remember that I made a top. Here, I'm going to pull it out so you'll have your memory refreshed. I forgot one end I still have to put in, but it was this top that I made out of the Comfy Cotton blend, and I used the Mai Tai. No, is it Mai Tai? Yeah, it's Mai Tai and the gray, and it's just a regular old tank, okay? And I had made 2 more pieces that I was going to make into a skirt, and then I couldn't figure out what to do with it, and yada, yada, yada. I couldn't figure it out. So, what did Petra do? I covered a pillow. Look at that. I covered a pillow. It's a huge one, and it was the perfect fit, wouldn't you know? So, there you go. Make if Lion Brand gives you lemons, make lemonade. If it gives you an unfinished skirt, and make a pillow cover. I don't know. I'm just being silly. That's what I am. I'm being silly. So, okay. Now, let's get to a couple other things real quick. I did the yarn swap with Jo, okay, because she had something I needed. Okay, I started to make a Just Feel festive shawl with Rainbow Rhapsody, Gerbera Daisy, can't remember how to pronounce it. But the thing was, as I started because she said, she started her starting chain with 80, and that if she had to do it again, she would start with 100 or 125. Well, I thought, well, I want to be on the safe side, so I'm going to start with 150. Holy Toledo, that thing was huge. So my shawl, after one skein of yarn, was wider than it was long. I couldn't figure out what was going on. So it's like, I'm going to have to get more yarn to make it like wider, because it was like short. Anyway, so she sent me 2 skeins or 2 cakes of it, and I just started going to town. I was getting so into it, and I was loving it, and I thought, there is no way. This thing is going to be as big as a house. It's going to be big enough to wrap a house in, or at least a car or something, and I don't need it that big. So I just stopped. And so this is, okay, so I started here, okay, I started with the purple, and you can see here, maybe you can see, where did it go, where did it go? Here, it starts here, and it goes all the way over here. So that is actually how, you know, tall it is, okay? Well, I got more and more going, and it got wider here and narrow on this side, and I got to the point to right here. And then I had to stop because that's all the yarn I had. So I started with the next cake of yarn, and I got this far and this far and this far and this far, and I got to the yellow, and I went, I'm done. I'm just done. Now, don't get me wrong. I love this pattern. I love the shawl, but I'm not doing 150 anymore. Ooh, okay, so what I've decided to do is, okay, I'm going to do it this way. All right, now I'm going to show you. It's going to be this long. This, it goes this. Now this is just one edge, and it ends right here. Okay? So that's how the one end is. But then the other end picks up, and it's like that much longer. Here's what I figure. If I twist it like so, like that, and then I throw it around, I will have, it's kind of like a Mobius scarf, okay? But now it hangs down like that. So I don't know if it'll work, but that's as good as it's going to get, because I ain't doing no more on this thing, because it's huge. It's huge. But I love it. And even if, you know, one end is long on this side and short on this side, I don't care. I love it, and it's pretty, and I got the practice in. I tell you, got the practice in. I think I'm going to leave it on. I don't know. What do you think? I love the colors. This, when I think of spring, these are the colors. Look at that. Yellow. There's, you can't see it on this side, but here we go. You've got this like a turquoise, no, yeah, turquoisey blue, then a lime green and yellow and peach, and then pink and purple. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I love it. Okay. It's not my work. Yarn Bee did a great job. Yarn Bee did a bang up job with this. All right. What else have I been working on? I think I already showed you the hat I did. Okay. For Hat Not Hate. I'm really behind in that, and I don't know. My mind's not in the game anymore. I know I'll make more. I know I will. Okay. So I had some of this Yarn Bee. I love this yarn. Not Yarn Bee, but I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I had some of this multicolor, and then I had blue, and I had purple. And I had made what did I make with it? I made Happy Mama's little blanket that she didn't like, but that's a whole nother story for another day. So I had some left over. I had made a pillow. One moment. I think I showed you this. So here's the front side, and here's the back side, okay? Pillow cover. So I did stripes on here with all three colors, just alternating corner to corner. And then on this side, I did just a solid of that medium green, okay? So you got to have two matching, okay? No matter what. You always got to have two pairs. So I had enough. So now I'm working on, okay, this one is going to be a blue and purple stripe on the one side, okay, because I only have, you know, a little bit of each. And then I have enough of the multicolor, which is colorway, well, where did it go? Where did it go? I know it's here somewhere. It's really, really dark. I don't know, y'all. I see it. Oh, wait a minute. Color name. Sugar plum. Sugar plum. It's really dark. See, it's on here. Anyway, so the back, I'm going to make this. And I'm going to make the back of it like that. The corner to corner. And all I'll do is I'll lay it, you know, on top of this to measure it by, and then the pillow will be, you know, it'll fit the pillow. This looks a little small, but oh well, it'll stretch. That's what yarn does. Okay, so that's what, you know, just a small project I'm working on whenever I remember. So, pillow gone. Okay, sorry about this. Now, I'm going to pan. Well, I don't even have to do anything. I'm going to show you this. Look how empty. You see how empty these are? Where did my yarn go? Okay. One moment. I have 3 of these bags of yarn on the floor right here. And here's what I'm doing. I took out all of my 4-weight yarn, whether it was in the cakes, skeins, whatever. I am really digging this. You can see my little stitch marker. Thank you, Nancy, from Nan's Next Knots. That's hers. I've taken out all of it, except for a little bit that's right over here. This is some Karen Simply Soft and that Flicka yarn that I had bought a while back. So, now I can't get my camera right. Hold up. Okay. So, that is still left. Everything else is 3-weight and smaller. And here's what my plan is. I want to use all of the yarn that's left, okay? That is my goal. I'm going to try. Okay, now I'm not making any promises because I don't know if Hobby Lobby is having their clearance sale. But if they are, you know I'm going to have to go. Whenever they open. And here in Kentucky, they're supposed to be open on the 20th. I believe it's the 20th. That's only just a couple weeks. So hopefully they'll be open. And once they get everything back in stock, then they can put a clearance on everything. Let's see how that goes. Anyway, what I'm trying to do is use up all what I have left over here on these shelves. And then I have a little bit up here. And the rest of this bookshelf right here is filled with baskets for my works in progress. So I don't have much yarn left in my little nook here. And I'm liking it that way. I don't feel so overwhelmed. Then in a couple months, once I've worked this down, and that's going to take a lot of work, okay? I mean, I've got a lot of projects here, and there's still stuff here, and but I'm excited because I needed to, y'all need to like declutter sometimes just to get your mind, like you declutter your space and you're decluttering your mind. Maybe that's what I needed. I don't know. But anyway, come summer, like maybe late August, hopefully this will be drawn down. And then I'm going to go I have got I've got everything in space bags, and I'm going to go to my space bag, and I'm going to pull out like a bag at a time and fill up a little bit more. Fill up a little bit more, but not overflowing, just a little bit at a time. Hopefully I can use up some of this yarn. If you all saw, okay, now I don't have a picture of it. I mean, it's on my camera, and I don't know how to mess with that. But I've got space bags that are like 4 foot, 3.5 foot long, about 2.5 foot deep, I guess. And they're about, I would say about 6 inches, 8 inches tall. I've got 4 of them. Space bags full of yarn. Air all out of it. And that is the equivalent of about one of these all filled up. Then I have 2, they're more like a cube, and they've got 4 individual flat ones, which I really like, because what I've done with those is I put the same colorway in each one. I think that's going to work out really, really good. That way I can see the colors from the side, because it's got a cutout window, so you can see the colors. I'll go, oh, I need a red, or I need a blue, and you just go in and get what you need and right back the air out, and there you go. Bada bing, bada boom, right? And then I got 2 of those, and then I've got another big garbage bag, and then I've got 3 garbage bags here, and I went to Walmart and I bought another one. Let me show you this. This is the setup I'm talking about. See, it's a tote that has handles on it, and it's got this clear spot, but it's got 5 of these individual bags. See? Oop. And you just suction it out, and they stack into that cube, and you zip the cube up, and then you have something that you can carry. So all this yarn is not going to fit into this one cube. I can already tell you that. But it's a start. Then eventually I'm going to be, I have a storage place in my head where I'm going to store all of this, and I'm going to store it. That way my space is nice and serene, and I don't feel so overwhelmed, and I think it's going to work out good for me. So that's a little bit of yarn. Plus I still have scrap yarn and cotton yarn and variegated yarn. Y'all, I don't need any more yarn. Doesn't mean I'm going to turn it down. You know, when you're addicted, you're addicted. Okay. Let me see how much time we got. I got a couple minutes. Y'all remember I was working on this top. Okay. I'm just going to put it out there, y'all. This top is going to be the death of me. This was the last project that you all chose for me. And it's beautiful. Come on. It's beautiful. Okay? I have been working this dang thing for the last week. I have frogged the first 5 rows. I don't know how many times. It took me forever to figure out the beginning chain. It was completely weird. And thank you, Crystal from Coffee Crochet and Cuddles. Coffee Cuddles and I'm sorry, I messed it up. Crystal, I know your name. Thanks to her, I was able to figure out the actual beginning, but now it's just like everything else. It's very frustrating, and I'm going to tell you guys, you know, I'm trying to branch out, and I know those of you who have tried something new, you know, how much time do you give yourself to learn it? I mean, how many times do you frog it before you go, I'm done, you know? But I'm determined, because you guys chose, well, I chose it for me, but, you know, I told you I was going to make it, so I'm determined to make it. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't mind frogging it because this yarn is yummy and I will work with it. If I have to frog it over and over again, I will because it's so yummy. But still, you all, look, this is how many times I frogged it. And so I finally have got to this part. Okay, y'all, it has taken me a week to do this much. Oh, y'all, pray for me. Pray for patience. No, don't pray for patience because that would be not good. So, anyway, this is where I've gotten. This is just this part here. Now I have to work the beginning of the, what do you call it? Not about the neck part, you know, this part that comes around here where you have to start doing out the holes, because the holes for the sleeve, the arms, and I love it because it is going to be a slip over and it's going to be beautiful, and look how lacy and drapey. I love it, but it's probably going to take me a good another week or two to get this thing done, because I get, you know, I have to be, first of all, in a right mind, and second of all, I've got to be in a place where I can concentrate and like, not, you know, okay, I messed that up, just go back, it's okay, other than, I'm done. Y'all get that way? Oh, it's not a pretty picture. Petra's not in a happy place then. Not in a happy place. Ooh. So, that is what I have been up to lately. And then when I say lately, I mean in the last week or two. And now that I'm back to work, it just seems like my filming schedule is put on some kind of a hiatus or something. I'm stressed out to the max. I would rather be here talking to you. Well, not like this. I'd rather be like in a room with you guys, but you know, that can't happen. Anyway, I just love you guys and I miss you, and I want you to know that even though I'm not necessarily in front of the camera talking to you, I think about you guys all the time. I mean, when I see your names in the comment section, I can picture you and I know who you are, and I'm just loving on you guys, and I just love all your comments. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for making time. I know this is a long video and I do apologize. I've been trying to keep them short. I'm going to try to do another reading of my book, and I did start my novel last night, so hopefully I can finish it in a week or so I can do another book chat, and I've got some plans for that. And y'all, I have so many ideas, so little time. If you all can figure out how to get me another, I don't know, 3 hours a day, I'd be really happy to take that. And losing sleep isn't one of them, so please don't say that. So anyway, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, please like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, thank you for your patience in coming through this whole 30-some odd minutes. And please subscribe. If you want to hit that notification bell, that'd be wonderful. And share it with some of your friends. You never know, they might enjoy listening to a crazy woman talk. Okay, you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.